it's Janice and welcome back to my channel. It's crazy how this year is more than half over. Am I the only one who thought July went by in the blink of an eye? So for this month, I decided to go with a road trip adventure theme. Towards the end of the month, I will be going on a short road trip with friends, and I thought this was a very fitting theme for the summertime. For my cover page, I am drawing mountains, stars, trees, a tent, and a campfire in my backdrop. Using the Sakura Micron pen in size 0.8, I am outlining the drawings and filling the details in with my Muji pen in 0.3, and I am also writing out August and adding a drop shadow to make the letters pop. Lately, I've been really enjoying the style of drawing where I outline my picture with a circle and I play with different pen sizes. So for my thicker pen, I use that to outline, and using my thinner pen, I draw in the details. If you guys like the style as well, I did something similar to this for my July bullet journal, and if you guys haven't checked it out yet, be sure to follow me on my Instagram. So a quick story into the inspiration of this theme. When I was a kid, I would go on these yearly camping trips and sleep in cabins and tents with my family and my scout group. I know, I was in scouts before. That's so nerdy. But all in all, it was so much fun, and it was one of the things I looked forward to the most as a kid. I wanted to portray those feelings in this cover page, and I think I did a great job in showing the simplicity of being outdoors. This month's spread is very nostalgic for me, and it brings me back to my childhood. Moving along, I am doing my one line a day spread. This is actually the first time I've incorporated this, and I swapped my gratitude log for this because I noticed the entries I was writing in described my day in a line rather than it being something related to being grateful and feeling gratitude. So I just decided to switch things up for this month. Keeping in line with the theme, I am drawing mountains and stars to this page. Next up is my monthly spread, and as usual, I have a full calendar view of August, and I use this to write in my events and due dates. For those who are curious, the dimensions are 7 across by 6 down. The colors that I will be rotating through this month are forest green, yellow, and light brown. It wasn't until I started writing the numbers in the calendar that I realized the screen was too dark for the numbers to show up, but oh well. To keep the road trip theme, I am drawing an RV that is navigating through the mountains and trees to reach the final destination. This is literally what I imagine in my head when people say the word road trip. I also included a quote that says, "Adventure awaits," which is super fitting for this. Just looking at the spread makes me so excited for my trip. I drew the trees with a green marker, but thought it was too shapeless, so I went back in to outline it with a pen. As I mentioned before, I'm really liking the style where I outline my objects with a thicker pen and then go in the details with a thinner pen. I think it really makes the drawings pop out, and I really like this light blue color I chose for this card. It's really cute. The next page are my trackers, just my usual trackers. It's nothing fancy. For my mood tracker, I draw mountains to track my mood, and every day is a piece of the mountain, and I will be filling it in with a color that corresponds to my mood. I can't wait to see how it looks in the end. It's going to be so cool to see it filled in, and also it's going to be a motivation for me to actually track my mood. For those who are getting tired of the basic trackers, this is a great way to spice things up and make it a bit more interesting. And lastly, here is my weekly spread. August starts in the middle of the week, so I included the couple last days of July with the first week of August. I am starting off with my weekly events calendar, and this is super useful for me to have a quick glance at the places I need to be in the week. As someone who forgets things easily, this is super helpful and useful for me to stay on top of my responsibilities. This month it's going to be pretty busy for me. I have a couple of exams and reports due, so it's great to have time management. For my daily headers, I went with a header style of writing the days of the week in large caps using my Crayola Supertip in yellow, and then going over that in handwriting. It's my first time playing with this type of style, and I think it's really great how it contrasts the different font style as well as the different colors. Finally, I'm going back to draw a tent and a campfire to finish off the page. One of my favorite activities during camping was huddling around the campfire at night and singing campfire songs. When I went camping with scouts, we were split into groups and I had to perform skits, cheers, and sing. It was super embarrassing at the time, but now looking back at it, it was actually so much fun. And that's it. Thank you for sticking to the end. Here is my final August bullet journal. I really love the vibe this theme gives off, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what your summer plans are. Until next time, bye!